It's time to fix the biggest risk factor in your life that is going to make you miserable and you don't even know about it. I'm talking about attachment. Most people, if you're watching this, you know I'm the attachment specialist and you know that this is what I teach, but most people have no idea what attachment even is. In fact, most psychotherapists don't even know because they don't teach much about attachment theory in graduate school. They tend to skip over it. I know because I myself was a licensed psychotherapist for years, and then I trained other healthcare professionals about attachment and they had never heard about it. And I talked to other therapists and said, hey, did you ever learn about attachment? No, they really skipped over that because they said that was just for kids. So here I am today teaching you why attachment is one of the most important things for your adult relationships and how you can fix it. This is the video you've been waiting for, how to fix your attachment. Let's go. All right, step one to fix your attachment is to even acknowledge that attachment exists. That sounds like a cop-out, but it's not. Most people who have attachment issues do not know that there's another way to live. That's why they have the attachment issue in the first place. They got it from a parent who taught them that they were going to be acted upon or abandoned or criticized or hurt or just not cared for. The belief is that people are going to act upon you, so you either have to please them by making sure they won't abandon you, you have to act upon them aggressively to protect yourself, you have to stay away from them so they can't act upon you, or you got to please them, and if that doesn't work, then become aggressive and switch back and forth, and then run away. All of these are the different attachment styles. Anxious style. I am not good enough to deserve love, so I have to earn approval from people so they don't abandon me because there's something wrong with me. Everybody can see, and it's just me, man. No one's going to love me. That's anxious style. You can fix that. Avoidance style. People are going to try to hurt me. I got to stay away from other people. There's something wrong in those people that I am the outsider and they will not accept me. And this is just not going to work. So I got to stay safe. And you know what? Maybe I got to push some buttons to keep people happy so they really won't hurt me. Avoidance style. Also fixable. Disorganized style. I don't know what's happening. I know I'm worthless and I don't deserve to be loved, but also what is going on with other people? They're going to try to hurt me, so I got to aggressively defend myself. If I get scared enough, my fight kicks on and then I go hard at other people. Or I just bail out. I'm running, screaming, but I really don't want it. I don't want to lose the relationship, but you know what? I don't know how to keep it either. Disorganized style. Also fixable. All three of those, very fixable. What is secure style? Secure style is when you know other people will act in good faith. You can calmly approach a conflict. You're not 100% like everything's fine, but you can calmly approach it and say, you know what, we're going to act in good faith. And if it doesn't go well, well, you know, it doesn't go well, but we're going to have to fix it. Or we're going to have to take care of it. And it's not the end of the world if it doesn't go great. Let's just approach it with some trust and let's do what we can to make people love us, but without violating our principles. That's a secure attachment style. That sounds like a fairy tale for most people. That is secure attachment. When you fix your attachment, that will be your mindset. And you'll be surrounded by other people with that mindset. So you can approach it and say, here's this conflict. Okay, let's all manage it together. Sure. Okay, let's do this. What are we going to do to solve this? Well, here's this problem. Okay, let's acknowledge it. You know, it's uncomfortable, but let's get through it. All right, here's that problem. What are we going to do about this? Well, let's talk about it if this is manageable or not. And you'll simply have adult conversations. Adult conversations, imagine it. That's secure attachment. Now to get there, you have to acknowledge that it exists, right? I just told you secure and insecure and some of the pieces it can come from. You're on the road to believing. And that's why at the beginning of my attachment bootcamp course that teaches people an in-depth guide on how to fix this over 7 hours. If you want an in-depth guide, check it out in the link description below. But what you need to do is figure out that it exists. That's why my attachment bootcamp course starts with almost an hour discussion about what attachment is, how it gets broken, where it comes from evolutionarily. Now you know the condensed down version, which is great. Now you can believe. Step two, start talking about it. You need to start talking about this with somebody. You need to understand that there are people out there who will actually listen to you. You need to figure out how to open up and connect to one other person to receive some love and acceptance from that person and say, you know what, I'm anxious. Here I am, but I'm going to be honest with you. Here's what we need to do. And you need to experience the difference. Yes, this is taking a risk. This is why when I coach people through this, I guide them through resolving their anxieties first enough that they can then have those difficult, painful, fearful conversations without panic attacks. They can talk to those people and manage the fear enough to say, I'm an anxious person. I'm always seeking approval. It's really getting in my way. I'm not sure what to do about it. Here is this problem that I've been facing. Here are these issues. Here's this complication, and they can get through it and receive acceptance. Because step two is to receive acceptance from another human being. 1, ideally. 2, really ideally. 3, beautiful. 3 people. You need to have that conversation, open up and connect to 3 other human beings. Ideally friends Family, if you have a loving partner already, that should be one of the people. Usually not parents. I tell people parents are the final boss of attachment because they're usually the ones who gave you the attachment issue in the first place. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means that they don't know how to connect and they may take it a little bit personally. It's a risk. They may take it well, they may not. Even a loving parent could take it wrong if you come up and say, hey, you know what? My attachment was broken. I think it's because of what you guys did when I was little. Not a great conversation starter, especially if that's your first person, you're about to get your world rocked. So build your healthy attachment with a couple of good trusting people and people you trust. Build that connection. Then the scary part, testing it. The next time a problem comes up, your anxiety is going to go through the roof because you've bonded to these people and now the stakes are high and you're like, oh no, and you're going to fear for your life that it's all over and it was all a lie. And that guy on the internet, Adam, he lied to me. Attachment isn't real. It's all a lie. And then you will have to go through that struggle with that person because they've known who you are and they know your attachment issues. So they will say, hey, you're doing that attachment thing. And you're like, oh, I know, but it's horrible. And you will get through it together. And then your brain's going to do something very special. It's going to vasopressin bond with that person. It's going to resolve stress together as a team. And then your brain's going to say, we got through this. How did we get through this? We cooperated. I cooperated with someone? Someone acted in good faith with me? I was able to bond to someone? Are you kidding me? This feels great. And your brain will start connecting to that person in a deeper level. It will start trusting that person. It'll say, that person got me through a hard time. I can trust them. And for the first time, your brain is going to deeply connect to another human being as a human being instead of as a threat, as a predator, as a tool, as someone stronger than you that's going to hurt you, as an enemy, as an outsider. Your brain will connect to them as if they are a member of your real family. And that's scary. That's terrifying. Then you'll oxytocin bond to them. You'll get serotonin, you'll get GABA, you're going to get dopamine, you're going to get all kinds of endorphin rush. You're going to get a ridiculous cocktail flooding your brain, rewarding you for connecting people. And then your attachment will become addictive. You will crave it. You will not want to go back to the way you were living. And that's unfortunately the truth here. You will not be able to go back to the awful, miserable, depressing way that you were living where you were so alone and unhappy and shut off from the world. Oh no. You won't be able to go back to that, which is honestly kind of a boon. So, hey, you're welcome. That honestly is the way you fix your attachment. And then you continue doing this and you lean into it more and lean into it more and lean into it more. And you test and you test and you test and you face and you face and you confront and you build and you vasopressin bond over and over and over each time. And you build confidence and your brain says, wow, you know what? Maybe people will act with me. Maybe people will act in good faith. Maybe I deserve to be loved. Maybe I can trust other people. Maybe I can relax. Maybe I don't have to worry this bad. Maybe I can calm down and enjoy my life. And then here's what happens. You start to. You find opportunities. Instead of seeing risks and threats, you say, ooh, here's an opportunity. What can I do? Who can I connect with to make this work so we can all benefit? This would be cool. This would be great. Let's do it. And your brain says, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be nice? Hey, we could actually do that. I have resources now. I have a tribe now. And this is how you fix your attachment. And like I said, this is a nice scaled down version of it. You probably have a ton of questions about how to make this happen. This is why I built the Attachment Bootcamp video course. It's 7 hours of 10 guided steps with the science and everything behind it to show you how to do this. This is why I built that program. People who are watching that program are deepening their connections to their friends and family. They are finding healthy dating partners for the first time in their life. They are repairing their marriages that have been struggling for years because now they understand how to bond, and they're building lasting relationships with their children where before they didn't know how to connect. That's what people do when they fix their attachment. You now have the system right here in this video to fix your attachment. And if you need deeper connection, check out the link in the description below for the Attachment Bootcamp course. Check it out. There's even a payment plan system right now where you can break up the payments over a couple of months. But fix your attachment. You don't have to live this way anymore. You can build a life based on honesty, openness, connection, your principles and your goals, so that you can honestly connect to the people around you and tell them what you need. You can share your needs without feeling needy or feeling embarrassed or feeling like a burden. You can talk to your friends and really mean it and open up and let your walls down. Do you have a struggle when you have to go out in social engagements and they leave you exhausted? That's usually from feeling like you have to perform. What if that was gone? What if you could actually enjoy social engagements again? That's the benefit of fixing your attachment. And I'm telling you this because, again, looping back to step 0 or step 1, you need to believe it's even possible to fix your attachment. And to do that, you need to understand what it would even look like. What does healthy attachment look like? All those things that I just described. It's being open and connected and bonded, and all the fairy tale things that you never thought were real. Can fix your attachment 100% for life. If this video spoke to you, don't let this moment pass. Check out the Attachment Bootcamp course that I released. It's 7 hours of what you need to know. to share your needs, define who you are, build better relationships, date better, love better, bond better, and build a connection that can last a lifetime.